terms of the mental side of things. I mean, I don't know anybody who hated to lose more than Larry, with the exception of maybe John Stockton.
Well, he gave me a lot of credit for that, but I would say that there are none compared to him. He did everything. He did his homework, things behind the scenes, things in front of the scenes, whatever it took. He did it, and he did it whether people liked it, whether they said bad things about him, whether it didn't really matter. He was just going to keep clawing and fighting ahead, and I guess it's the success and the story speaks for itself.
Speaking of stories, is there anything that you think of with Larry in terms of a story we may not have heard so much? I mean, we heard today at lunch how he came in the locker room, and that was kind of a frequent thing at times. It went through periods where he would come in, then he wouldn't come in. But what about the Larry stories, which I know as players you guys talk about? Remember the time is there anything that slips that comes to mind easily?
I don't think many stories like that. I mean, certainly they're there, and a lot of those I like to keep in my back pocket where they probably belong. But I do remember many times where we'd have a conversation on the phone. First of all, you could call him about anything, and his ability to bounce from one subject to another and be in tune with it immediately kind of always amazed me. But we had discussions at times over the course of the summer, and I said things I know were inappropriate for a player to say to an owner. And yet he listened. He could hear his breathing change a little bit, but he listened, and then he could have fired me, he could have cut me, could have sent me down the road. But what he did was honor my comments and give me an honest evaluation of his side of the deal. And when he did that, you kind of take a step back and say, wow, I was way out of line there, sorry.